Pakistan has taken necessary actions against all groups within our territory. We continue to face challenges up until this day, but we're combating terrorism on all fronts. The Indian side has not shown any willingness to engage in addressing Pakistan's concerns vis-a-vis terrorism. And Iftikhar Sahab, aapko to maloom hai that just before we arrived here, there was a terrorist attack in Balochistan targeting a school bus, which resulted in the loss of lives of innocent children. This is a day-to-day activity with us. If you compare in quantum terms the number of terrorist attacks that take place in India and Pakistan, unfortunately there are more terrorist attacks that take place in Pakistan than they do in India. If you compare the number of victims to terrorism both in Pakistan and in India, there are more Pakistanis that are killed by terrorists than Indians that are killed by terrorists. But ultimately the fact of the matter is, above and beyond this accusation and counter-accusation and this finger-pointing, what actually will be more effective would be if Pakistan and India were to work together to combat terrorism. I am completely confident that if ISI and RAW sat down and worked together to fight these forces, we would see a significant decrease in terrorism both within India and Pakistan. At the moment, Pakistan is willing to put all cards on the table. We're saying, let's talk about terrorism. Let's talk about Kashmir. Let's talk about water. Let's make peace. We're not shying away from any investigation, in fact, despite having no legal obligation under international law. We presented ourselves for international accountability because of the confidence we had that our hands were clean. There's only one country that is running away from dialogue, running away from an investigation, refusing to accept international law, refusing to accept the UN Charter. So either we decide that the UN Charter doesn't apply, international law doesn't apply, and therefore it no longer applies to Pakistan and it no longer applies to India, and we'll do as we might. Or those of us who do believe in international law will continue to insist that no, we will abide by this international law, but all parties must also abide by this international law, whether it comes to the issue of Kashmir, whether it comes to the issue of terrorism, and most recently and importantly, whether it comes to the issue of the Indus Water Treaty.